What episode?
Mm,
I'm
let's
glad
just
I
go
said that.
with it. We're live.
Oh snap! That's crazy.
I know, right?
Well, I don't know. Listen, that's crazy. That's a wild intro. It's a wild intro. But welcome, guys. We're here. Yes, indeedy. This is episode. Listen, look it up once you get done watching the show. Okay, just look
That's
it up.
so bossy, first of
With
all.
that, yes, indeed.
25,
Welcome back to Waffle and Grits,
25.
baby. We're back.
Episode
We are back.
25.
Oh, 25. Yep, there we go. Episode 25, guys. We're in here. We're cruising along. We're putting along slowly but surely. Okay. Listen, it's good to be back. It's another Thursday evening. Happy Thursday to everybody. I hope you're doing well. But we are here. We are here. Absolutely. Anyways, without any further ado, let me welcome to the stage Aisha Linus
Hey, hey, hey.
with and the other third of the tripod, Miss Radical Rube.
Hello, guys.
How are we doing this week? Has
Tired.
anything new happened to anybody? Aisha, how's things been going?
Horrible.
Horrible. That's crazy. Okay. All right. Jesus. Okay. What about you, Rube?
Oh my
It's
god.
been going. It's
It's
been
been going.
going. Yeah,
Oh.
busy month, but I cannot wait for next month. Things are gonna slow down,
Yeah.
you know.
All right. All right. So I guess we're gonna pop right in, and but before I even get into it, is there anything that you guys that y'all might have seen that have happened that y'all want to get into before I get into the main course? Y'all hear about
Um,
anything incredible?
I don't know if it's incredible or whatever.
Uh huh.
But you know how I like my Drewski show, right?
Oh yes.
And you're kind of like on top of that show or whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently, you remember Bambi?
Bambi. Yes, the girl.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. So she's pregnant again. So there's been a
Get the
huge,
fuck out of here.
there's
What?
been a, yeah, I guess there's been a huge stall since the new show that they did.
Mm-hmm.
It's called coulda been my daddy or something. Stop. Anyways, I probably said it wrong.
This is
Stop.
ridiculous.
And anyway, so they did that show together or whatever, to continue with the baby that she currently has now.
Hmm.
But she just announced that she's pregnant, and the
Madness.
show, yeah, the show's at a stall. But I thought that was interesting. But
Insane. Insane. It's another season already. This is wild work. Anyways, um,
Mm, mm, mm.
with that said, um, that is well. It's not really a lot to be said. Bambi, the whole situation. Listen, you know how I feel about Could Have Been Love. I think the whole thing is some bullshit. I think Drewski picks the most like insane like person he can find just to give them, a nice some cash, some notoriety.
oh yeah,
And I
yeah.
can
But
respect
like
that. I can
that
respect that.
that second season though, like he really went over the top, like actually finding crazy people because
Yeah,
it
that was
was,
ridiculous.
yeah, that was way worse than the first season.
Yeah, it's a little bit wild for me. But well, with that being said, Aisha, you said you had nothing.
Have
So
you
what's
watched
going on?
the
What's going on in
new
wrestling?
wrestling?
Yeah, what's going on in wrestling? What happened to your boy? Did Oda reclaim the title?
Well, Oba wasn't going for the title, but Oba whooped Brock Lesnar's behind. As
Oh,
I like
oh,
to point
oh,
out. So I like to,
oh.
I don't be like him. I'd never liked Brock in my life.
I do remember him. He was annoying.
Don't like him. Another Zilla Fatu is now another bloodline member is here, Levi.
Zillafantu, bloodline
Zilla
member.
Fatu, he's related to Roman. Do you
Oh,
Yeah.
remember the wrestler Umaga?
no.
Oh Lord save us.
It's been a while, man.
I have to show you. Did you watch the new EDP 445 documentary?
Mm-mm.
Do you know who he is?
No.
Go look him up and then we'll talk.
Okay, I got you.
That's a thing that's going on.
Okay.
I turned it off.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to jump right into it. So, with that being said, are we getting tired of the internet that we created?
I ain't create
Listen,
nothing.
I mean, our footprint exists. Every single thing that we do on the internet creates a footprint
I plead the
that
fifth.
helps build what the internet is. So, do you think we're getting tired of it?
Probably.
So yeah, what I mean by that is like there's people have been complaining about social media for a while now, right? People talk about X and say X is X is useless. Like it used to be where I can find my friends. Like X, I'm talking about Twitter guys, people that are not hip. Um, they people talk about that face. Same thing with Instagram. Like they used to like want these social media platforms so you can check up on your friends to see what your friends are talking about. People you know, that people you like. Most of the time on Instagram and on X, there's constantly showing you people that you don't know nor care about.
That's for sure.
And it's you're constantly being bombarded by that stuff. So I'm just kind of wondering, like, and that's just a small portion because I don't want to jump head first into this. I want to take my time, but like from that perspective, like the internet is no longer what we remembered it being even like 5 years ago. It's changed radically. And even like I said, we want to go back 10 years, but let's just go back 5 years. It's changed radically. And it seems like the social media is like nobody talks to anybody anymore. Nobody, but like people really don't go out and make friends anymore. Either you have to work with the people or talking to somebody online in the matrix where you never meet these individuals. I think it's caused chaos for the dating game. I think it's caused chaos for work interactions. I think it's caused chaos for just keeping up with your family members. We thought it would be a great way to connect with people around the world, which it is. But I think because of that, we're bombarded with, listen, man, even with like streaming services, guys, like even with streaming services, I remember I was alive when, I can't speak for Ruby here, but I was alive when, we had to watch TV and watch commercials and wait for another episode the following week. Now, well, they're trying to go back to that now, but now, everything's at our fingertips. We can binge whole shows if we want. We don't got to wait for nothing. Instant gratification. Okay, and is that something that even exits keeps us wanting more? Like, what are some of the things that's causing? What would you guys say is some of the, I guess, the negative effects? Let's say the internet is having on us. Go ahead, Aisha.
Her first. I'm always first.
Okay, Rube, go ahead.
Oh goodness. Some negative effects. Well, honestly, it's just social media is kind of taking over. In that sense where like I mean, it's always been that people will always follow what someone says over social media, right? Um, and I think nowadays, that saying like, "Oh, be careful what you say around your phone because it'll listen, and then you'll start getting advertisements." I feel like it's 10 times worse. And not even just that, but like regular applications in general just have 50 times more ads than normal, you know? Like everything is just so, I feel like the world just revolves around social media. You don't see people of our generation necessarily like being old school anymore. There's a lot of people with depression. There's a lot of people with social anxiety. Like it's a huge change right now in our society. Now, I don't know if there's actually like a movement going on with these younger people, right? And even if there is, you still have that gap between the people who were stuck in the social media aspect of things, So I feel like a lot of people are mentally kind of like challenged a little bit with what social media kind of tries to brainwash these people with. Depends on like, whatever it is.
Interesting. Aisha?
I honestly don't know. Do I think internet takes over everybody? Yes. I feel it's definitely worse than when we were younger, when we started with MySpace and other social medias. You're asking, do we feel like it's tiring?
Yeah, the thing is not necessarily tiring. I mean, you can look at it from that perspective, but what are some of the negative aspects of social media, you think?
I mean,
because social media was Go
or
ahead.
just social media, or just internet and
The
things like
internet,
that.
internet, social media. Yeah, you
Negative
can
thing
tie it all
is that
together.
negative things with it is, one, parents using it as a crutch to watch their children instead of disciplining them. It's consistent that is just beyond addictive. You look at people when you're going out to dinner, they're on their phone over social media instead of talking to each other. Even in the house, instead of talking with your family, everybody's on their phone watching YouTube on social media. It kind of just died down the whole family and friend aspect. That's just really what it did.
Yeah, yeah. I can see that as well. I mean, I've even talked to people that have gone on dates and people seem like they just met the person and people seem to be more focused on their phone and what's going on in their social messaging apps than the actual person they're on the date on with. So it's really, really, really changed society in a major way. I mean at the same time, gaming is dealing with questions about like future council, special social media, and somehow like for example, social media has somehow made loneliness into content. And even there's people that get on social media just to cook themselves about how ugly they are for content. And I don't understand that. You know, I think his name was his Cuffy, who is supposed to be a horrendous looking, and he goes around, getting like violently rejected by women for clicks and views. So internet has made it to where if you even make a mockery of yourself, it's lucrative. You can become you can make money by destroying yourself online. You know, I'm not going to even touch the OF stuff. That's another conversation. You know, but I mean, dating has produced another has produced all, like I said earlier, all types of like all types of craziness. Like I think the catfishing rates have skyrocketed because of what the internet allows. You know, I mean, I could take it to even cinema, man. Like movies are being like they're making horror movies now based off fucking internet like shorts. Like it's wild, man. And then AI is completely oversaturating a lot of stuff, even on YouTube, man. Like I get so, and that when people talk about what AI slop to me is when people sit back and just use AI to create complete content for them and put it out just so they don't have to do anything. And it sucks, you know. I don't mind people using AI to help, do manage certain things in their life and things like that. But AI created content actually kind of, right, at least right now, kind of sucks. I don't, like I said, I don't mind if you're using it for like, the whole, well, this is going to be kind of, it's going to be kind of heated if I bring this up, AI art. AI art is a big one. People like are jumping out the window about AI art. I don't really want to jump down the window with that right now because that's going to open a huge can of worms. But um, I don't necessarily mind it as much as some people do. I understand why people might be upset by it, but I don't understand. But I don't mind it as much as some people do. What are you guys' thoughts
About AI.
about all that I just talked about? Like the way the internet is just basically just taking over. Like one of the things I
I
even say
mean, I
this.
just said, I said the same thing. I mean, it just takes over the children. Everybody, nobody is willing to talk with each other. Everybody rather be on their phone looking at TikToks, looking at on social media, looking at the next stupid trend, looking at the next stupid dance that makes no sense. Like you said, looking at people who, I guess, doing the most dumb things on there, just staring at the computer doing nothing, and yet they're getting thousands of views and they calling that, entertainment. I think everybody got brainwashed via the internet. I mean, I believe, Levi, you and I are the last generation that's were actual grew up normal, that didn't have to do this whole internet thing. We, as high school and going into college, it got huge, but we were the last ones that were able to be outside, lived without the internet, and now these kids are stuck with, it's always internet. Where's my phone? Do we have electronics? Freak out if you can't get an electronic. Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah. So go ahead. Well, go ahead. Actually, I mean, Rube.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think the biggest example, I haven't been paying attention too much because at this point I'm all like, it was too much for me to kind of process. But at the beginning, when everything was kind of like being obvious of social media and this and that, all the people that come after me, right? You just see these teenagers outside propping up their phone, like Aisha said, doing these dances. And then I look at that and I'm like wow, like I didn't grow up that way, so it's kind of weird to kind of see like that's the world we live in now. Like all of a sudden you go to a place and you have to have your phone and record whatever dance or whatever trend that's going on just so that you can get a couple views. And honestly, the way you, Levi, the way you put it, it sounds much more serious than people are actually taking it. Like for example, like how you said, you have to kind of, like, you can get views just by destroying yourself online, which is crazy, but it is the truth. Like, if you make fun of yourself, that is a huge form of entertainment that you're going to bring in, which is a little bit sad, especially when you got these people who are already struggling with social media in general, making them depressed. They don't know how to go outside or do anything. People are like always bored because, they're not used to how our generations used to be. It's kind of
Hmm.
scary.
Yeah. One of the things that's why I was listening to a conversation about this, and they were talking about how AI, like AI music and even AI movies, like right now, AI can produce legitimate 5 minute commercials or 3 minute commercials with seed dance and things like that that look like real multi budget commercials for like um multi-million to billion-dollar corporations. In the next 5 years, and it might even be sooner, we're going to have AI that's able to produce like full-fledged movies specifically for you. And this is what the internet's providing. For example, like Ruby, them like music, like AI music. You can literally create a persona and just create music that you want specifically for you to listen to anytime. You don't even like the year of the celebrity, like that. This is how wild it's getting. Celebrities are going to be useless very
Oh
soon.
yeah.
They think about that. If I like, why do I have to wait for Beyonce or Usher or whoever, even y'all into Taylor Swift, whatever the fuck? Why do I have to wait for their music? If you like, for example, you can literally go on Suno right now and create a voice that you like, and then go to another AI and either crank out, what lyrics you want for a song, or you can write your lyrics yourself for a song that you really like and have the AI sing it. And it sounds like a real person and it makes good music. I've listened to some of these musics by AI and I'm blown away. I am blown away. There's AI songs right now, okay, that I have in my queue that is like, yo, this is that work. This is that business. Now again, film is getting there slowly but surely. Think about it. If you can make
Well,
a whole, go ahead.
yeah, I was gonna say, is that, I guess right now in that topic, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing yet. I'm assuming it's gonna be a bad thing the more it continues. But at the end of the day, some of these celebrities are crazy, and these people are following these celebrities.
Yeah.
Like, like a celebrity, they idol them so much, they could tell them
Hmm.
to jump off a cliff and they'll do it. I'm
Yeah.
not saying AI wouldn't tell them that either, but like, I don't know. As of right now, celebrity for me, in my opinion, like can be a big issue.
So it
So
might be. So you're saying it might be a good thing that celebrities might go extinct.
yes,
And
but
you
at the
know what?
same time, like
Hmm.
it's just social media though. I don't know how to kind of separate it, but there's obviously two big crazy like red flags on both ends. So as of right now, I think it would be a good thing, but I think it could later on lead to like a, deeper issue.
It's going to kill the pockets of these people. So like, there's not going to be any more idol worship, if you will. So like, like it's already changing. Where like me and Aisha remember the days where a superstar will sell movies. When you go see Troy, you're going not going to see Troy. You're going to see Brad Pitt and Troy. When you go see um Mission Impossible, you're not going to see Mission Impossible. You're going to see Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. So on and so forth. That has been slowly dying out. And with the advent of AI getting better and better, imagine you want, listen, Aisha, you may want to watch a comedy with the type of comedy you saw in Undercover Brother, right?
Hmm.
Let's say, you know what, you say you want an Undercover Brother 2, right?
Okay.
Starring Eddie Griffin. Now, the likeness situation might be a little interesting because that might be something that these celebrities can use to try to get paid. But you can literally, it's going to get so super sticky. But for the sake of conversation, you can literally put in the I want Undercover Brother 2 based off the first movie. It'll look up the script of the first movie, and it'll make a second movie in 20 minutes, suited perfectly for you. And I that's where I think we're going to be in 5 years. TV shows. Oh, I want to Ruby. Ruby's like, oh my goodness, these are the type of romances I like. I want you to make a
Mhm.
romance like XYZ, you know, vampires, werewolves, or whatever it is. And she can have animated or real life films made in 20 minutes, an hour and a half long,
Can
okay,
I
rendered.
say, can I say, currently right now I've been into AI romance stories or whatever,
Mhm.
and as of right now it feels so much more worth it. I love the
See, well,
animated stuff.
so
Uh,
it's going to definitely, you're definitely going to see huge changes with this AI stuff. This is why I understand the darkness and the light of AI. See, I'm not one of those people that think that, oh, AI is going to become sentient and it's going to be, fucking Skynet, and it's going to set off the nukes and we're all cooked. Like to me that's a lot of sci-fi, and I just don't understand. Like, to me, what would be the purpose of killing everybody? Like, why would what would like how would that serve the AI by just murdering everybody? This is the same reason, like, as human beings, as being at the top of the food chain, we just don't kill every animal on Earth. Like, so again, this to me is a lot of sci-fi stuff, and I just don't know if I necessarily believe that. With that being said, I do understand that jobs going away, people losing their jobs, and we're trying to adapt as quickly as we can, but it's going to get to the point to where you're not going to need to hire somebody on Fiverr to edit a video for you. You're not going to do that. AI going to be able to do that for you for free. Well, for $20 a month. That's still way better than paying hundreds or thousands of dollars. These AI creators, and this is why they hate it so much. And again, I understand and again, you know what's hilarious? I see these YouTube videos. These people talk about AI. All their fucking thumbnails are AI, bro. All of them. They're all using AI now. This is why it's fucking stupid. But anyways, before I go on my little rant, but my point is just that it's going to, it's literally going to make people's jobs obsolete, and they're going to lose. They're gonna lose their jobs, and people aren't going to be able to make money, and that's going to be the scary part, because when people can't eat, that's when they start robbing niggas. So, Aisha, thoughts? Am I jumping out the window here?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you said it all.
What about you, Ruby? Think I'm jumping out the window?
no, I think what you said is true. I think me personally, I just don't even want to think about that.
Well, does it
But
excite you or does it scare you?
It
I
don't
don't know.
bother me.
I mean, for me, it sounds a little bit like it would give me a bunch of opportunities, because at that point I'm like, okay, I could jump on this, learn how to use AI, like really like um use it to the point where maybe like, because I still feel like at the end of the day, with the whole people not having jobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
um I feel like with, I mean, like social media, right? People are
Mm-hmm.
creators. A lot of the times it's very time consuming. So even though AI is very easy to use,
Mm-hmm.
I can still see them trying to like push that. Okay, if someone needs a job, someone else could take charge of the AI. Maybe they won't like pay them as good, but I still can
Yeah.
see like it would still be an opportunity for a lot of people. So
Mm-hmm.
I can see that being a good thing. But then what kind of scares me is I feel like in the near future, I don't know like when it would be, but I feel like it would be there would be an explosion where, in a sense, like, okay, we have to take a break from using AI. People have to go back to kind of like, learning their own skill and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then the people who got used to the AI and that's all they know how to do, and then that happens, then what happens to their job? Like people
They lose
who,
it.
yeah, like that's what freaks me out. So it's like exciting because I feel like a lot of people would probably have some sort of opportunity to it, to kind of like invest, learn how AI works and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But then once AI gets cut off or something like that, then people will be losing their jobs pretty badly as well. So
Well,
I'm
well,
like,
well go ahead. You want to say something, Aisha?
I didn't say anything.
Okay, so what I was gonna say is like think about the question I asked though about you being able to create your own AI like entertainment, whether it's music, movies, even maybe video games. You'll be able to make video games as very soon of things that you want, whatever thing, and like
Well,
this
if it's
is
what I like and nobody wants to make what I like, I'll do it myself, free of charge to myself.
movies and stuff like that. Like, go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, with the way all movies are doing these days is just recreating old
yeah,
movies that we've already seen, nobody asked for a remake of. Why are we getting a remake of a movie that just came out, let's say 3-4 years ago? You're
Mm-hmm.
remaking things that nobody asked. Nobody's coming out with anything original. Music is okay. Music is not that amazing as it was.
Yeah, music's been
So
trashed recently.
I'm not thoroughly enjoying hip hop like that. I'm not thoroughly enjoying pop like I used to. So why not? If everybody wants to continue just keeping up with the stupid trends because that is what the social media is saying for music wise, then yes, music's going to continue to falter. So I don't see why not using AI to make something that somebody actually likes. Movies,
Mm.
if they want to keep not being original and coming up with new stuff, why not? Shouldn't a normal person go on AI and make something that they're going to like?
Yeah,
Based
and here's
instead of that, I don't see anything wrong with that until the big corporations and the people get the sticks out of their asses and start hearing what the people actually want and not remaking things to the way they want to be, I guess, what people claim woke, and I think that this is what the people want. Then yeah, the movies are gonna continue to flop.
yeah, absolutely. So one of the things that I think is going to be interesting, and this goes to some of the individuals that are saying that, oh no, no, AI is terrible, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera,
They'll get
and
over
they
it.
say the biggest arguments for especially when it comes to like I said, entertainment, like movies and music, say it doesn't have soul. There's no soul in it and things like that. And AI is getting to the point where that shit don't matter. You legitimately cannot tell the difference, legitimately, and that's when it gets like some people look at think it gets scary. I don't know if it gets scary to me, because I look at it as beneficial, you know. Um, but that it's just that whole entertainment like genre, like that that entire infrastructure to me is going to collapse. Nobody's going to give a fuck about Beyonce. Nobody's going to give a fuck about whatever rapper is out there. I don't know who's hot right now. I mean, I don't listen to rap music. I haven't listened to like recent rap music in forever, so I don't know. But a lot of these artists are going to be obsolete because you're going to be able to make whatever you want. So that's just something that I kind of look forward to, but I understand the apprehension. But I'll go ahead and move on from that and go to the next aspect of it. And the next topic, I should say, is do we even need another council generation,
No,
guys?
no, Lord Jesus, no. Gosh darn it, no. Okay, PS, the PlayStation 5 is just came out a couple years ago. We don't need another one for them
Mm.
to do what? To do the exact same thing? Nothing really fancy? No, absolutely not. If they do, I am not spending the 5. I'm not paying the 5. I'll
so
keep my PS5 and my PS4. I got both.
so I mean, well, before I jump out the window, Ruby, did you want to add something?
well, honestly, when it comes to consoles, I mean, like I said, especially with PlayStation, I stopped, getting their consoles, and I was recently looking at the PS5 to kind of be like, well, one day will I buy it, you know?
Hmm.
And then you ask the whole question of like the PS6 or whatever, and I'm like, oh my God, like
Hmm.
PS. Didn't they do this with PS4? I swear they did this with
Did
PS4.
what with the did what
Like
exactly?
PS4 came out and it was only a couple years, and then the PS5 came out
I
like
think
pretty.
console. Yeah, I think console lifetimes anywhere from 6 to 8 years. I believe. Things like 6 to 8 years. Because when did PS5 come out?
PS5 came in 2020 during the
Yes,
vid.
so about 6 years. So the thing about it is that, like, to me, the next console generation used to be something that you got hyped about. Oh shit, the new, like, you're excited about the new system that's coming out because you used to. And here's, I think, the biggest issue: you really don't see a lot of, like, reasonable growth from one console to another that really matters to people. Because again, PS4 and PS5 are not that different. Like, even graphically, it's just not like it's not the leap from the PlayStation 1 to the PlayStation 2 or even to the PlayStation 3. We're about to be in PlayStation 6, which is wild to say. And to be perfectly honest with you, like, what's going to be the next upgrade? Because I remember when with the PS5 and even with PC, the whole thing, the next, GPU generation is ray tracing, and we don't damn the graphics. The graphics get improved because of the ray tracing and things like that. And I'm like, because I don't know about some of you guys, especially you guys in the comments. Like, you guys comment in the comment section what you guys think about this. But I remember growing up and watching the console generation move forward, and I was like, every single time there was a leap from the early consoles, you know, and I kept thinking, when we're going to get like I was assuming by this time now, where the generation that we are right now, we would have like legitimate, like, CGI level gameplay. We're not movie modes or things like that. We're talking about actual gameplay that looks like, CGI movies. I thought we were going to be there. In fact, all we get is these game companies that are lazy. And I say, and again, and I know some people might get mad at that, and I'm not talking about every single one of these game companies, but a lot of them are lazy. A lot of them are lazy and money hungry, which is why you get the same bullshit every year. And I know I say this shit all the time, guys, but it's something that definitely absolutely vexes me. They'll sit back and let's just say, let's just use Madden for an example. Madden is coming out for the PlayStation 6. You know what's going to be different? There's going to be a lot of fundamental things that the last Madden on PS5 had that the new one on PS6 is not going to have. Features they're going to remove, either because it started off where they just had to rush something out to get something out for the new console, so a lot of the features were missing, which pissed me off. Now they're doing it on purpose so they can make you pay for it later with DLC attachments. It's predatory. Okay, it's predatory, and it's insane. But again, reason we can't have nice things because we got people that are, even in it's going to be in this comment section, that are going to fucking buy it. They're going to patronize it. They're going to give these people money, so there's no reason and incentive for them to stop. If I was them, I wouldn't stop either. Y'all going to sit back and continue to pay for it. This is exactly why, for example, going back to the console wars, about the cost of the biggest thing is the cost of these new consoles that are going to be coming out. I should say, oh no, I'm not fucking. I'm not getting into for what? For what? It's too soon. She thinks
and mine's working just fine. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I got the PS4 works fine. I did the PS5, but the PS5 works just fine. For what? Mm-hmm. To spend another near $800,
it'll be more than
$1,000 for what? While my other one still works.
The new PlayStation 6, when it does come out, is probably going to be the most expensive console PlayStation has ever made.
And I could put that money to better use, to rent, to getting something that actually is going to be important. Something that I'm barely even going to play because I'm still debating on even continuing PlayStation with their whole digital foolishness.
Oh yeah, and here's what they're trying to push too, guys. It's not going to be just PlayStation. It's not. This the reality. Nintendo, Xbox, everybody's trying to go here. And I really believe this is going to be the future of gaming. I really do believe. All these companies see the writing on the wall. Is getting more and more expensive to produce games. It's getting more and more expensive to produce consoles to run these games. These games are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So why don't we just make a Netflix of video games? So you can just pay a monthly subscription to play games. That's what they want. The problem is again, the big corporate guys, not necessarily the game devs themselves, but the guys at the C-suite tables, the board members, I promise you, that's what they want. They want to create a Netflix of video games. Okay, Xbox Game Pass is basically a test run of that. Okay, so they want everybody, if they can put everything in the cloud and they don't have to worry about hardware, you know how much these companies save?
Don't really care.
Yeah, they save millions of dollars because they no longer have to print a game on disc, and they also don't have to worry about printing a bunch of consoles every couple years. They can just upload the code to the cloud for people to play. And some people, again, I can see the allure to this, guys. I really can. I look at this and I can be like, you know what? $20 a month, I can play whatever game I want. I can see the allure to that, guys. I can. But I also see, because again, I'm not a moron, but I also see the huge negative ramifications that can take place because of this. You won't own anything. You'll be able to, these gaming companies will be able to ban you. Listen, let me tell you something. If you have the wrong political stance on something, they can ban you from their platform to be able to play those games. All the games you download on your computer gone, no longer have access to them. You're cooked. You're finished. You know, just because your social media said something that the people that run the company don't like, they don't want to align with. You see what I'm saying? Like, Ruby, what are your thoughts on what I'm saying, what I'm talking about right now? Am I jumping out the window? What are your thoughts?
No, I think you're completely right. About it's just a way of control. It does suck that everything's turning digital because of that. And I don't see that changing at all. Like you said, people are gonna be buying regardless of how much we like try to protest to stop doing that and this and that, right? There are gonna be people who buy all this digital stuff and it's just gonna continue and continue, but it's all a sense of control.
All right, I thought that was it. So I was going to ask you, well, Aisha, what are your thoughts?
Well, you already heard my thoughts. They ain't changing. Yeah, I agree 100%, and that's why
Yeah.
I don't even know what my future in some of this stuff is gonna be, because like I said, I want to own my stuff.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me after I done paid $80, $100 that I can't play it no more. And especially if I wasn't cheating, I wasn't doing anything that negative to it, and you're now telling me I can't play the game, or
So,
I'm discontinuing servers, and now I can't
yeah.
even play the story mode because we're just getting rid of everything.
And
It's
where things are going to
ridiculous.
go, left with this as well is, for example, what they're going to do, which is like they did with Xbox Game Pass. We'll give it to you for $10 a month.
I don't
All the
care.
games you can play for $10 a month, and they're going to slowly raise the price. And they're going to get it to anywhere where you're paying, and again, where they want to be. Quote me on this. You listen, y'all in the comment sections, clip this shit. When they do this, they're going to try to get it to where you're paying $100 a month. $100 a month for games, because of the library. They're going to say the library is so big and so vast that $100 a month is a great deal for what you have access to, and you don't even own this shit. You don't own it, and then they can take it that way at any point in time. That scares me more than the whole AI situation.
That's why I
That
got
scares
my
me more than the AI
expensive
situation.
console collection of games. I will sit back and play old games for the rest of my life. Then
So people are doing that now.
I might as well.
They've noticed that people aren't buying new games anymore. They're playing older games that they already have.
Yep, I
And
got the
gaming
whole
com-
Mass Effects 2, Levi. I got all of them
Oh yeah,
on PS4 and
hmm
Xbox.
look
So
at you, look at
I
you,
got all
after my
both of
own
them.
heart.
Yeah, so ain't nobody
hmm
gonna stop me from enjoying my fun. I just want to be playing new games. And
So
it'll suck
yeah,
to be them. It'll suck, but I'm not doing that.
well, going back to your point earlier, Aisha, does the PS5 actually feel old to anybody?
No. Shoot. PS4 didn't, but I unfortunately got into the hype of, oh, it's a new PS5. But that
hmm
was when I was, bored. It was the vid time. It was, everything. You were trying to do any and everything to entertain yourself when you were on an indefinite, not able to work. A lot of people were able to work, but me, I was jobless for months for where I was supposed to be. So I was doing whatever and anything and everything I can to entertain myself. But but I will not. The PS5 does not feel old. No.
Is there any feature the PS6 could have that would convince you to buy it?
No.
Nothing.
No, unless it can clean my room for me or something to pay my bills. Go to work for me, everything. No. What really can they go say, oh, the graphics are there. Whatever. Don't care. Like
What
you
about
said,
you?
some updated ray tracing, whatever. Don't care. No, not for no. And then, like you said, it's not going to be the 500, 800 that the PS5 was. It's going to be $1,000, $1,500.
Yeah, they've already raised the price on the old PS5. So of course, this new one's going to come out. It's going to be way more expensive. Absolutely, it's hardware.
I'm cool.
Rube, thoughts?
I still feel like to me it feels like the PS5 came out like a year or two ago. Especially because I had someone who just got a PS5, and it's just the way that they were talking. It's almost like it's the same. You know how when the PS5 came out, they couldn't find it in stores. It was like limited edition,
hmm
all that sort of stuff. Like when people are trying to buy a PS5 now, at least from what I've heard, they gotta ask if it's in stock or if they actually have it at the store or whatever. So because it was so recent, for me, it feels like PS5 just came out not that long ago.
Yeah, there's still people
Yeah.
out there. I was just at GameStop the other day. Do you guys have a PS5? We only have one left, and I was like,
Yeah,
still in demand like that?
all
Y'all
right.
still ain't y'all still in upgrade? But hey, do your thing.
I mean,
So
to me, are we reaching a point where normal people like barely notice the difference in graphics? Like
sure
like
is.
that's what I'm saying. Like I was saying earlier, like when I like at this point, it doesn't seem like graphics are getting that much better. Now the mechanics, again, when we see Grand Theft Auto 6 come out, we know that's going to really push, what I think these consoles are capable of,
And I'll let
as
you
far as
know.
technology.
I'll let you know because I so hardly was able to push somebody to get it for me for my birthday to
Oh,
pre-order it.
I thought you weren't gonna do it, Aisha.
It didn't come out my money. I got
That's
somebody else to do it for my birthday.
insane.
You
Yeah, it's
gotta do
crazy.
it. You
Listen,
gotta
look,
do it. You know?
Ruben, look at it. She got
I know,
niggas buying
right?
her $100 games,
Sure
boy.
did. Sure did.
She was just talking so bad about it with the
I said
$5.
I will not pay for. I would not pay the $100. I said I would pay the regular, but I said I would not pay.
The
for
regular was a lot still.
But
too,
I mean
though.
that's normal pricing. I mean it's gone up a little bit. Most games are what $60, $70 this time.
Yeah.
Even up to $80 depending. But $100. But like I said, I didn't have to pay for it, so I don't not when somebody's nice enough to get it for me. Y'all just have to get my age, y'all, to be able to get somebody. You hit
Do
a
you guys
milestone.
think? Cause going just hitting back the graphics thing because I'm pondering this. Do either of you guys care about graphics like that?
No, that's
Ruby?
you and hamster.
I love my fidelity. I love my graphic fidelity. Ruby, what about you? I like that pretty shit.
mean, I do like. I want to say no, but I know it. I do care about graphics in the sense it can't be too old. That's the only difference. Other
I
than
about to say, I
that,
know you do.
yeah.
It's
Other
just you
than
won't even watch.
that,
You won't even watch anime that I tell you about. If it,
yeah. Like you know how picky I am with anime. Like.
So
graphics.
that's that youthfulness in you. That's your youthful. You're disrespectful of the old school.
But you know what's so hilarious? She'll sit back here and she will get upset at us when we try to shit on Roblox because Roblox
Trash.
looks like shit.
Yes.
Okay.
And
So
Minecraft.
does Minecraft.
Yeah, yes. I don't like it. I don't like the way
Minecraft looks horrible.
Yeah, I don't like those graphics that you're talking
That's-
about.
That's
Old
because
school?
you guys didn't grow up in my generation. In my
And-
generation, that was top peak graphics. Right?
That-
No, it
I am
wasn't. That's a
blessed.
lie. That wasn't even me and Ice. That's before me. Like Minecraft is like before me, and that's like Atari level animation, bro. Like this is wild. This is not y'all generation. They took that from
the
my
game,
father's generation.
Yeah, the Minecraft game might be your generation, but
Yeah, it is.
The art
No.
style, graphic style, that shit is older than
Listen,
us.
Minecraft was my generation, and Roblox was just similar. And at the time, the only reason why I ended up liking Roblox the way that I did was because it was about parkour. In that time frame, everything was about parkour, and Roblox had a bunch of that. So the graphics between those two that's just me being nostalgic, okay, guys?
okay, call it what you want. Call it. I mean, yeah,
But not regret it. I would highly recommend it to people who like parkour.
So let's get at it because again at this point I'm just like we've covered this, man, and y'all feel like y'all don't want to buy, y'all not looking to buy the PS6. Y'all don't give a fuck. That motherfucker can turn into a spaceship. Y'all don't care.
And
With that
Next
being said, man. With
No,
that
no.
being said, is how do y'all feel about Gen Z? Is Gen Z trying to escape the internet, man? The reason I'm asking this is because there seems to be a going analog, in my opinion, movement of younger people who are like just into like they're trying to like buy physical books now, or get vinyls of old records. Like they've
Do
been
they
collecting
know
these things
actually how
now.
to read?
That's a good question.
Do they
But I've
actually?
seen
Excuse
maybe
me.
perhaps.
I said what I said. I done seen the videos. I done talked to some of them Gen Z people, and I'm like, oh my God, y'all don't
But-
know how to cursive right. Y'all don't know nothing.
But they're all about the retro, man. They're trying to buy disposable cameras. The people are crafting shit all over again. Walking without headphones.
The same-
Board games and
the same
they're
people
gonna.
that made fun of us for living like that. The same people
Yep.
who said y'all lived in the dinosaur age for having Walkmans, no social media, reading actual books, not
Mhm.
having a tablet, not having audiobooks. Now they want to, because it's probably the new trend on TikTok and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's like the whole retro thing is definitely a style. Like people going back to like VHS type of quality when they're making movies and things like that. That whole like retro feel. I mean, don't get it. I am a sucker for the 80s. 80s content I love. I think the 80s, like the way people like were in the 80s, like to me, I love that. Like that's just the essence of cool. Like it just seems like things are so much cooler in the 80s. But now you got again Gen Z, is out here, they'll go thrifting to get clothes that are from the 80s,
Ah,
it's definitely a thing. It's definitely a thing. I have friends right now, like I said, buying this. Like this one, there's a guy right now. Well, actually, yeah, he did. He went and found him and ordered a flip phone. Ordered an old ass flip phone, just so he can be retro.
Lord have mercy.
And I'm like, y'all don't understand the struggle of the flip phone. I had to click one number 3 times to get to a goddamn letter I need.
Yeah.
You know what?
That was a struggle with that. Yes, the flip phone, the texting until you finally mastered it, where you're able to look at the teacher and make sure they don't see you texting in class.
Oh my
That thing
god!
was a struggle.
I miss the ones that the whole like little keyboard. I like
See,
those.
you see her. She talking about the keyboard, Levi. The keyboard.
The
We
keyboard
talking about
flip
the
phone.
struggle of using a flip phone, of putting the 3 button, and you over here talking about the flip phone keyboard.
The flip phone.
That
Yeah,
was
no,
luxury. That was luxury.
I know what
Sidekick?
you're talking about though, because my mom.
Wasn't that called the sidekick?
Yeah, it started off with a sidekick, and then it started doing that. I have them in my desk. I have my old flip phone and the one I have with the keyboard.
I had the BlackBerry Pearl.
You did. You were a BlackBerry. When I met you, you had a BlackBerry, and
Yeah.
with your 2 hands. And I remember everybody. You got to get a BlackBerry. I was like, that ugly little small thing. Y'all had
Yeah.
Y'all's ears are way too big.
I
to be
remember
clicking the buttons.
I remember me and Hamster went to the beach, and my stupid ass dove in the water with my goddamn BlackBerry Pearl in my pocket. Oh my god! Ruined the whole day. So we had drove back. We drove back all the way back, an hour and a half back to town, and we went to the mall, and there was that nigga DJ Demp. DJ Demp. Listen, it's just ever since this time, this situation, I despise DJ Demp.
Oh my god.
I despise him, and it pissed me off. And it's gonna sound like I was a hater because once I explained to you what was going on, niggas, oh, you were just hating on this nigga. No. I want to get my phone fixed, bro. You know, fuck about. Listen, go get laid on your own time. Basically, DJ Demp was flirting with the cell phone lady, right? Flirting with the cell phone lady for 30 minutes. Okay? Store's about to close. All right? I don't care about, you over here trying to, score or do whatever the fuck you got to do. Listen, go do that shit on your own time. Get a number and keep it pushing, bro. We got shit we got to do, man. It pissed me off, bro. Thank God T-Mobile or AT&T, whatever network I had at the time. I don't even think they do this. Do they do this anymore, guys? Where they'll give you a spare phone to use until your phone get fixed?
Probably not.
Whew, I remember, boy. They gave me a spare. I said, look at God.
Stop.
It was incredible. Man, I don't know, man. It's just, it's like when I think of the old days, like times were so much simpler. I used to remember people's phone numbers. I don't remember nobody's phone number. The only person's phone number I remember is, I'm not going to say.
Yeah, say it.
I'm not going to say it. But
I know my family's numbers. That's all I know by heart. I know my parents and my sister. That's the only numbers I know by heart.
Yeah, I used to remember everybody's numbers, man, because I had no choice.
Oh, yes, true.
I had no choice, man. I used to, and again, I grew up in an era where we rode bikes, man. I was riding my bike to different neighborhoods, okay? Now bike riders annoy the shit out of me.
Because they're dangerous.
Because these, you know what? It's because where I stay, these bike riders, they think they own the road.
That's my point. When I say dangerous, they don't care. They're on they ride their bikes in the middle of the road. They don't stay in the bike lane. Man. They cut through you. They go across the street, knowing that their light it's a green light, and then you're supposed to yield to them because God knows you don't want to hit somebody.
Absolutely. And I've had bikers go off. Hey, this is a bike lane. I'm like, look, man, I may have been in the wrong, but none of that shit would matter if I would have hit your stupid ass and you were dead, bro. This is a multi-thousand-pound vehicle, okay? Don't be fucking acting crazy with this big ass vehicle I got, okay? Put your stupid ass in the grave, all right? 6 feet under. Well, don't be fucking bikers annoy the shit out of me, bro.
Don't be driving in the bike lane though, Levi. Come on now.
Bro, I didn't even know it was a bike. I didn't know it was a guy. That's why I hate. I'm not gonna say too much because I want to give out where I'm at. But my thing is, when I first moved here, I did like the roads here are different from where I'm from. It's completely different. This shit must be used.
They don't have the white line, the white lane.
Sometimes they don't. No,
sometimes
sometimes
it's all over the place.
Yeah, sometimes they let the bikers technically own the road if you really like read into it or something like that.
Bikers be blowing through stop signs and red lights. It's insane.
Yeah.
Let me not go over there then.
Nah, you're coming over.
You won't tell me what to do.
She hates it, boy. She hates it. I don't understand, boy.
I don't like when people tell me what to do.
No, but wait. But your boss tell you what to do.
I am my own boss. You do realize that, right?
I done moved up.
My position moved up, okay?
She's not used to it anymore.
No longer the assistant. True. I run it now. Nobody tell me what to do, and I tell my little student kids, don't tell me what to do. Grown.
So
the day before her flight, I'm gonna tell her, make sure you come tomorrow.
I'm gonna hang up.
So let me ask you a question, guys. Is there like an old piece of technology that y'all would bring back?
Yes.
What?
Does it have to be one? Because I got a list.
Go ahead.
Give me back my boombox.
Boombox.
with that bass boost in there. Push that bass boost. I love
Oh,
the
you
boombox.
trying to annoy niggas. That's what you trying to do. You trying to
I am
disrupt the
not worried.
peace.
I
You
don't
trying to
care.
disrupt the peace.
Bring
Boombox
back,
for bass
bring
boost.
back CDs.
Yes,
Bring
that's
back
that
my
was that was
Anti
gonna
CDs
be
with
mine.
my posters in
skip.
there. You looking at
Anti
all?
skip.
Yes. Skip the heck out of that song. Hit that rewind. Bring back that. Bring back the I would say MP3 because I missed the heck out of
Oh yeah,
LimeWire.
that was
I
that's
missed
a good
LimeWire,
one.
Levi.
LimeWire, man. LimeWire was the greatest and bane of my existence, boy.
I would
They
say.
have
Go ahead.
no. Go ahead.
LimeWire
Go
was
ahead.
just fun. And then I would honestly say, as you mentioned before, the commercials, and I'm not talking about these little remedial. Remember all the funny commercials they used to have, Levi? The Nickelodeon ones, the ones
Yeah.
on Disney, the catchy tunes, the ones that have you just dying laughing, that make you not even want to get up and miss the commercials.
Super Bowl
Bring
commercials
back
should be like that.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah, T-Mobile, the 877 Cash Now. You know, all
Insanity.
all those things that you can sit there and remember the crazy commercials, and you're like, wow, that made it on TV. Shoot, even the
Yes.
infomercials, Levi. You remember when you left your TV on and then Celine
Yep.
Dion would just scare the crap out of you in the middle of the night?
I always woke up to pee, and every time I woke up to pee when I was younger, fucking Kids Bop was on. I'm like, God damn it! Kids Bop can't take this shit anymore.
It was,
Jeez.
but I was younger. I remember sleeping and then almost having a heart attack because your TV was on like 10. Next, when Celine Dion
Kids
sang,
Bop.
it was like it was on like 25. Scared the crap out of you.
Yeah, I didn't understand. Wait, did they? There was, man. I remember, like, I used to leave my TV on when I was watching Cartoon Network, and I would wake up to two stupid dogs.
It's weird stuff. You just look at them.
Insane stuff. Let me ask y'all a question, man. When it comes to so,
Well, before
would you
ask
stay
that
in it?
question,
Yes.
what would you want to bring back?
I mean, like you said, bro. Like you talked about the CD player, but the anti-skip. I'll bring that shit back because I think that was cool. I
Put
would
it
bring
back in
back.
the cars. Put it back
Yeah,
in the
I would-
cars.
Yes, that's what I
Mhm.
miss so bad. It's the cars, the CDs in the cars.
I
please.
bring back the bring back the box TVs, the big booty TVs, the thick TVs, the big booties.
We just threw one. We just threw the one away at our school. It broke.
Yeah, the big
said,
booties.
"Dang,
Yeah, man,
Them
bring
big
them back.
boxes take you about break your back trying to put that thing on the dang on pedestal thing on something to be so
I-
heavy.
I remember back in high school, like when it was movie day, they'll wheel that big ass TV on them rollers to the classroom.
Yes, watching Bill Nye, the science guy. They got the Bill Nye Magic School Bus. It was real.
Yeah. Straight like
National
that. Bring it
Geographic.
back, man. Oh, bring back zoo books. I love my. I used to beg my
Oh
dad,
my
Dad, can you get me
God.
zoo books?
The commercials for zoo books, and you would turn to look at your parents.
Yeah,
Don't you even look at me. Don't you ask. I'm like, dang, you don't want me
That's
to have
crazy.
fun. You
Love
want
me some zoo books, boy.
Oh my God.
I took it back.
Forgot
zoo
it. Yes, you did. I done forgot about zoo books.
books. Yes,
Oh,
indeed,
my
feed the
God.
meaty. Yeah, that's wild work, man. And it's man. So let me ask y'all this. So when it comes to technology, would you guys stay? Let's say you got to drive an hour into the woods. Got to drive an hour into the woods.
No.
Okay, and you have a cell phone, but it's a flip phone, and you got to stay there overnight. No TV, no radio, just your flip phone. Okay, and you got to do it. If you're able to do it for 24 hours, you get $2 million.
I'm failing. And it's not even about being on the flip phone and all that. You said woods. I'm not in no woods. And I'm not doing it overnight. I don't trust it. I'm not doing it. I don't trust. There's wolves. There's bears. There's going to be things over there making noises all throughout the night. Things are going to be growling. I swear I'm going to see a Sasquatch. I'm going to see Jersey Devil. There's going to be somebody stalking me. I'm gonna have every creepy thing scenario in my head. Jeepers Creepers is gonna be there. I'll come back. I will have a heart attack. Find my dead body in the woods.
Yeah, I mean, you don't got a system. You don't. There's no TV, no radio, no nothing.
I
You
don't
got a
care
phone,
about
but
all
it's a
that
flip,
because
flip phone.
Yeah.
I'll be too scared to be worried about that. To be worried about being on a phone and watching the internet and all that stuff. I'll be up all night trying to make sure I survive.
Imagine that, man. To an hour driving an hour into the woods. Like we gotta take what you gotta take it in. Well, let me before I say that. Let me ask Rube.
Yeah, Ruby.
Would you be able to do it for
No,
24 hours?
Aisha literally spoke my language. It's not even about the technology. I can't do bugs. Bugs would be the immediate, and then obviously
So
the animals and stuff like that.
So
No.
try a different scenario because the woods was just not going to work for me.
so well, I'll change it up this way. Let's say it's all three of us instead of just one. If it's
still
all
not,
three of us.
it's still not changing, Levi. I'm still
Yeah.
hard. I don't trust
Yeah.
you that
Well, know what's
much.
hilarious? Like when an hour drive. Imagine what that is walking. So if something happens and you gotta like run, like try to run.
Well,
In the
make it
middle of
out. I bet you I'll be Speedy Gonzalez. I just got to beat both of y'all.
Nah, I'd be
that's
tripping.
you're like an hour drive is probably like a 4 hour walk.
That's
If
okay.
that might be more than that.
I'm gonna make
Like
it.
you'll be in the woods for 4 hours running around trying to figure out. Yeah, that would be a suicide mission.
I'll be crying,
especially
but
at
I'm gonna
night.
get up out of there. I'm gonna get
Especially
up out
at
of there.
night. The best thing you gotta do is stay in place.
Oh, running at night? No.
Yes.
Aisha, I imagine Aisha just running, dipping it into the woods. Ooh, I would be crying for her.
You'll be crying for
Mhm.
me because as soon as I hear something crack and y'all stand there like fools, y'all gonna die. I'm gonna be out.
Nah, Aisha,
Not making
you're gonna be making noises as you run. Like whatever's out there is gonna go
Yeah.
after you versus.
It might be a Wendigo. If it's a Wendigo, you ain't fast enough to get outrun no goddamn Wendigo. You're cooked.
Well then, I'm gonna hunt both of y'all for the rest of y'all lives.
Why? When you ran off?
I
You
know,
ran
right?
You brought me to the woods. You're
I hope
trying
the
to
chat
bring me to
hears
the
this.
woods. Chat hears this, plain and simple. You brought me to something I don't like to be. I am not a wood person. I am not.
Mm.
Just because I live in the country does not mean I enjoy the country. I just like the
Interesting.
peace and tranquility. I don't
Listen,
like I don't like
Aisha.
the city.
He said that this was practically against our will. and you still claim you would run. That's crazy.
Mhm.
I sure did.
So-
Every man for themselves.
Let me ask both of
Continue.
y'all. Let me ask both of y'all a question. Moving on to the next topic. Have you guys ever been lonely?
Doesn't any human person ever have a loneliness thoughts and being lonely? I think everybody has thoughts of, has been lonely.
Ruby, have you ever been lonely? You better not say yes.
She worded that perfectly. There's always a point in your life where you feel lonely. I feel like.
So, well, the reason I'm
Hey,
bringing
what
this
about
up-
you?
Oh, I'm never lonely. My
Because he
brain,
spends most of his time to harass people.
my brain is insane. Like there's no way I can be lonely because my brain won't let me be lonely.
Yeah, we know.
I'll be talking to myself.
Yeah, otherwise you have crash outs. Talking to yourself and crash outs, right?
Mm. So my thing is that I think there's there's a loneliness pandemic.
Mm.
Because you can talk about lonely influencers. People go on the internet just to find people. People will film themselves on Friday nights eating alone, bro.
And will not
Living
want
alone, no friends, just struggling to make connections, bro. It's crazy. I be seeing these chicks, well, they will go to a 5-star restaurant by themselves, recording for the world to see. I'm like, bro, what are we doing?
It's
Those are the
fake.
What
type
are we
of
doing?
streamers I watch, by the way.
Ew.
I'm more like, I tend
Right.
to feel bad. I'm like, you know what? But I don't stay if it's not necessarily entertaining. For example, if there's no music in the background, then it's hard for me to stay. But for the most part,
It's insane.
I'll click on it and then I realize what it is, and then I start feeling bad, and I'm like, oh, okay.
It's all
It was
insane.
what-
It's
I
all
wouldn't
insane.
feel bad. I would be like, one, your friend is somewhere hiding back there. I don't believe any of this. Two, I'm not about to be depressed watching somebody. No.
Yeah, I mean, y'all be giving these people oxygen, man. Like this is what I be talking about, man. It's like this is insane. I think there is a loneliness epidemic. I think there's a huge loneliness epidemic, even for influencers. That will sit back here and like these guys be in their rooms, 17 hours a day, just making insane content to make for people to enjoy it. Now it's gotten so bad now it's moving to another direction. But we're going to cover that topic next time. But there's a topic that I want to get into, guys, and it's about the aspect of there seems to be people creators coming on here and wanting to be purposely racist to people to get a reaction. But we're going to cover that next week. But listen, guys, thank you so much for coming out, man. This was a good show. I appreciate you. We're going to go ahead and let Aisha take us home.
You already know. Like, comment, and subscribe, people.
Ruby?
And don't forget to join us on our gaming streams on Friday, tomorrow.
All righty. You heard it there, folks. You heard it there first, folks. And that is it. See you next time. Peace. Till next time.
Until next time.
See ya.